everybody. Welcome to kdmoonchild's world and welcome to Saturday Solutions. I'm Katie and I am here to give you a reading on the month of February. What is it holding for us? This is included in where we're at right now, what we're seeing, what we need to do for a solution to help us out in February. We will start out with this reading. We will start out with the Mystical Shaman deck by Colette Baron-Reid. We will follow that with the Shaman's Dream to find out what our goals are. The first deck is to show us the current situation. The third deck that we pull from is Colette Baron-Reid's Enchanted Map deck. And it will tell us, it'll give us a map on how to get where we want to be from where we are. There's several other cards as well, and I will tell you about them as we get there. But let's quit wasting time and get started on this. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my subscribers. I love you so much. Thank you to those of you who have given me donations. I'm so grateful. You have no idea. I feel funny asking for it, and so when I get them, it's a wonderful, wonderful surprise. So what's our current situation? Help us. Tell us what we need, please. And I have shuffled and gone over this deck, and I can't shuffle that way very well, obviously. Help us. What's our current situation, please? Okay, I'm just going to take this one right on top. Ooh, we got the rattle. This is our current situation. Hearing a lot of noise. I don't know about you. It's all noise. But I'm really tired of hearing this noise every day. Constantly. This is wrong, and that's got to be investigated, and this, we got to look at that, and why did this money go there, and why did this money go there, and oh, look at inflation, oh. The crap coming out of the news, the crap coming out of the government. It's really a lot of noise. And I think it's really getting to us. I know it gets to me. I'm looking at this card. It's a 7 card, which is the control card. It's also a card of reflection and assessment. What this card is telling us, information flying at us like crazy. Take it with a very large grain of salt. Don't let it get to you. If it is starting to get to you, bring you down, make you feel sad, make you feel frustrated, make you feel scared, which is the whole idea of it all, is to make you feel scared. So here you go, going right down that road. You're playing into their game by being afraid. That's what the news media wants. They get you to watch their station instead of the other one because they provide drama for you to look at. And Lord knows Americans love their drama. We need to assess everything we hear, no matter what source it comes from. Do your own research. And when you hear something that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever, like, I'm going to venture there, critical race theory being taught in grade schools. What? I'm sorry. I'm a college graduate. I have a graduate degree, and that is the only time where we discussed race. And it was more in how, as a writer, that's what my master's degree is in, how to write where you do not offend gender or financial. I mean, you are taught how to put the words right so you don't offend the reader. So keeping your words clear is very, very important. And when you don't understand something, ask for an explanation. Can you please? And do it respectfully. Can you please show me? I am wanting to learn what your point of view is. Can you please show me what you're doing? What you mean? Because I haven't been able to find it, and I've been looking. Can you help me? They're either going to give you the same old line of stuff, or they're not going to have anything to tell you because they don't have proof of this kind of thing. It's just a soundbite. They talk CRT, CRT, CRT. Well, you know, to an old-time computer person, do you know what a CRT is? That stands for cathode ray tube. And that's what your old-style monitor was. Okay, so dive down that road. I'm sorry, I digress. When you hear them or hear anybody making statements and comments that make no sense to you, kindly ask them to clarify what they're saying. Don't tell them because it makes no sense to me. Just say, I'm trying to understand your point of view. Can you please explain it farther? Don't be silent. Let the rattle rattle. You've got to rattle like they've got to rattle. Only your rattle appears to be more prepared. Let's see where we want to be. What's our goal? What's our desires? Okay, I'll just take that one since I just decided to fly. Let me get the drifter. We want to experience life as it comes for a while. Not all this. Oh, this is a lie. That's a lie. No. Oh. I'm tired of all that. I know you are too. I just kind of would like to idle and drift along in the quiet for a while. Experience life in the moment. Not worried about the future. Because the future will take care of itself. The future hasn't happened yet. And everything these people are doing, they're making us feel scared and worked up about. It's all stuff that's already happened. And they're just piling it on. Just to make themselves, I think they think they're making themselves sound good. Okay, whatever. So, this card is a 5 card also, which is about conflict. You ready? Because there is some conflict coming. It's also about change. And it's about instability. We just kind of want to float along. Can we just get in the flow and ignore all the resistance, please? Please, that's where we want to be. Just in the quiet, in the flow. Drifting on to the next lesson. Instead of having to beat our heads against the wall over and over and over with the same old rhetoric that's been going on for 7 years. How do we get from all this strife and drama and anger and rattly voices that don't know what they're talking about? And also you, when you are rattling, when you're using your rattle, your voice, make sure you have your facts to back up what you have to say. Don't bring them up. Don't shove them in someone's face. But you know your truth. And you know the clarity of it. So if you want to just have that quiet, just float along for a while, be careful how you interact in the drama. Because it's all just big put on drama. And if it's really getting to you, you need to double check why. I'm going to pull a card now. This is the Enchanted Map deck by Colette Baron Reed. Obviously, these cards are pretty much made to work together. And we get the map shifter. Wow. The magical map shifter. Look at all of that. We've got the moon behind her. She's got her angel wings to float. She's got her angel wings to fly. Look at her. Interesting. This card. First of all, it's a 7 card. Again, which is bringing us back to the rattle. If you're afraid, look for a different way of coming about your conversations. Look for another way to show the kindness that you know you have deep in your heart. It's a compass right there. You know true north. You have the power in your hand. You're lit in the back by the moon and all the stars of the cosmos. When you're using the rattle, you're over here using this rattle, be prepared to change your approach. Be prepared to change, completely change your approach. You have to look at some of these folks as though they know not what they do. They've been convinced of things that, the month of February sounds like it's going to be pretty interesting. We're all going to be standing up for ourselves, which sounds like a lot of conflict to me. And the whole idea is all of us we just want some peace and quiet and to breathe. Can you give us a week without massive, ridiculous news drops? Just 1 week. I don't know about you guys, but that's really important to me. I'm feeling like I need to pull a card also from the Wisdom of the Oracle, also by Colette Baron Reed. It's kind of a clarifier here. Because this is like a whole world away from this conflict that's going to be coming up. So wanting peace, quiet, and to be able to breathe. That's huge. Okay. Let's take a look at these cards. See what we get. Okay. We want that one. Oh, yeah. Get the chaos and conflict card. Wow. Look at the zebra. He's pretending to be a giraffe and he can't figure out why you guys don't want to believe it. Even though you can see his spots underneath the giraffe. You can see his stripes, under the giraffe spots. Wow. This is also a 6 card and a master number. It's about harmony, cooperation, and healing. But it is also about expression, growth, and being like-minded, and groups. We're very divided into our groups. And this card is telling us that division is going to be the thing. That conflict, the division, and the chaos that is coming in the next 3 months, 4 months, give it till August. It's going to be chaotic. There's going to be more violence, you guys. But this is what shows makes the zebra, see if I can get my rented lips to work. I'm gonna make the zebra show its true stripes. It's not a giraffe. It's a zebra. Be prepared to call a zebra a zebra. And when you do, be prepared to protect yourself. This card is also saying use protection. As you are looking for that new map, because how we interact with each other as citizens of this country, as just citizens of the world, is all changing right now. And it's got people scared. So it's really easy to cloud over the pretty blue sky and hide the fact that you're in a desert being lied to by a fake giraffe whose spots are slowly disintegrating and falling away. My goodness. So I would definitely say we have a chakra block. I'm going to prop these up back here. Well, you can't really see those. Up a little bit so you can see them better. My little holders didn't, I'm using too many cards in this reading now. My little holders don't hold them all, so I retired them. I was going to do a picture with me, talking to you, instead of, so you don't have to just look at the cards and look at the hands. But yeah, that didn't quite work out so well. I couldn't get it to work in record mode. It works great. The picture in a picture works really good for live, but I obviously need to practice a bit more. Now, obviously, we have a chakra blocked. So let's see. These are the Kaleidodope deck, Swatches of Chakra by Crystal Banner. Woo! That was a pretty orange card. See, it looks like a paint swatch. So, yeah, give it a shuffle this way. And what we got here? That pretty orange card. Our emotions. We need to check our emotions, you guys. They're, yeah, we need to check our emotions. Kind of hard to not mouth off when someone's rude to you. It's really hard to keep your peace, keep your quiet, hold your tongue. Really hard when you're all emotional. So, those emotions, what are they doing to you? What are they doing to us? They're definitely important for us, but were they're, yeah. So anyway, our sacral chakra, oops, I apologize, is out of balance. This is the center for creativity, pleasure, sensitivity, sexual health, relationships, and healing. When it's in balance, we have confidence, we have a healthy libido, we love exploring our passions, we feel connected to our feelings. They're not just flying out all over the place, uncontrolled. We're developing intimate connections with other people, and we're enjoying life. And that's your gut, you guys. That's yeah. Your colon, that area. When it's out of balance, you might have dependency issues. That could be dependency on people as well as substances. You have a low libido. So sex doesn't sound like anything you want to have fun. Well, it sounds like something you want to have fun with, but your libido's so low you don't think anybody will take you up on it. And then you're unbalanced with your emotions. They fly off the handle really quick. And yeah, here's the one. Addictions. Do you have an addiction to something? You maybe some food, alcohol, cigarettes, something that you are needing to address. And also you're feeling sad when you're out of balance in the sacral chakra. You're unmotivated and you kind of feel like you're lethargic. You just don't really give a rip. And that I can identify with. I have had a long week of being unmotivated. Now, the crystals that you're going to need for this: carnelian. Yeah, I found one to put on here. Sunstone, orange calcite, goldstone, and this guy right here, tangerine quartz. It's not a very good one because it's not very orange, but it's tangerine quartz. The affirmations I want you to tell yourself when you get up in the morning and when you think of it, you know, before you go to bed at night, tell yourself, I'm passionate. And you know you are. Have healthy boundaries. Set those boundaries and stick to them. Stick to them. You know how you want to be treated. When someone doesn't follow that boundary, there it is. Hey, you can't treat me that way. Stop. And if they don't stop, see ya. I love and respect my body. Take care of your body. If you want to have a life where you can really enjoy the renaissance that's coming, because it is, you need to take care of your body. I'm someone, you know, my body fell apart years ago. And I've been working very, 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 very hard at self-healing. And it is possible. And you also need to, this is a big one for sacral chakra. My sexuality is sacred. It is not something that is a measure of a person's value. Be careful who you give it away to. Do they value you? Do they value the sacredness of your body? And the wonder of all those things that you're passionate about? Or are they just focused on, hey, slam, bam, thank you, ma'am, turn over and go to sleep? And finally, I feel pleasure and abundance. You don't believe you're feeling abundant in your life? That abundance is really, really important. Okay? Watch your emotions. Don't go all off half-cocked. Watch the road rage. Just watch the rage. Period. Does no one any good. Especially you. Because it lowers you, lowers your energy, dims your light. It just makes things all around rotten for you and everybody else around you. So keep that in mind, okay? Let's see what Gaia has to tell us today. And for that, we use the Earthcraft Oracle. This is usually the part of the reading I get emotional about. I love the Earth so much. But I was raised out in the middle of the wilderness, in the forest, in the mountains. And hey, I never saw Bigfoot. But when I was living in the mountains as a child, that was before we even knew about Bigfoot, really. I think the very first was in 1957, was when they found the first footprints. That's not Patty. That was 67. And 10 years later, that's when they got the Patty film. Let's see what the Earth has to tell us today. I just went for a very long, nice sit in my yard. Beautiful day. This weekend is special for me as it was my birthday yesterday. And tonight, on Ron Unconditional Love Tarot's channel, we will be celebrating his birthday and my birthday with a panel of readers and guests and fun. It starts at 5:30 Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Check out Ron Unconditional Love Tarot. I promise it should be a good time. Okay. I I think we about got these shuffled, don't we? Oh, hey, I'm going to take that guy right there. Birch. You know, birch trees grow really quickly. They're so fast, they literally split their bark with the paper. In the case of the paper birch. Wow. What I see in this card. Well, first, of course, is number 4, which is about manifestation, stability, and foundation. Yeah, the birch grows really fast because the birch grows like aspen trees, grows in a grove. It's basically one tree. Even the birch has medicinal properties as far as essential oils go. I'll let you research that on your own, because that's quite a rabbit hole to dive down. Essential oils and aromatherapy. And as I look at this card, birches are famous for new growth. You're out in the forest, you get stuck in the forest and you see a birch tree, you know you can get a fire started. Because of the paper, because of their bark. Even the bark itself, clear to the inner membrane, is very thin. Makes for a great fire starter in an emergency situation. What Gaia is telling us here is we need to be open more to communication from her, from the plants as well as the animals. We're all focused on, well, let's do the plant diet. I mean, the plant protein, sorry. Let's just all dive on that plant protein bandwagon. I don't know about you guys. I'm a breast cancer survivor. I'm not supposed to eat soy. So the artificial meat does nothing to help me. It actually does the actual opposite. So I'm better off to just go ahead and eat the meat. The thing that holds together this growth of trees, though, is their communication with each other. They know the trees that need additional help and the trees that aren't going to make it much longer, that are sacrificing and to become one with the earth again, to be broken down by the mycelium, which is the bacteria that connects these trees to all the plants. They talk to each other. Believe it or not, all the plants in the ground through their roots talk to each other through the superhighway of bacteria, or actually it's fungus, called mycelium. And it is a super highway. It is a basis for a lot of things to grow. So guys, she's telling us, I provide everything that you need. Why do you feel like you need to use it up? Why do you feel like you need to use it up? Is it just because it's here? You want to use what I am giving you just because you can? Even if it's wasteful? That's a boundary she is setting. She's saying, no more. Stop being so wasteful. In this hurry up, use it up world, maybe we ought to start reusing a lot more. And start focus on those things that we own that can be fixed instead of replaced. More often than not, the part is a hell of a lot cheaper than the whole new item. Let's see what kind of message we get from Spirit, please. And this is the Angels and Ancestors deck. Sorry, I had a blank brain there for a minute. Angels and Ancestors deck. Let's see what the angels and the ancestors and spirit have to tell us today. That guy right there. Ooh, I like this one. We get the Fire Guardian. Ignite your passion. Ignite your passion. Yeah. It's interesting. Because if you ignite your passion inside of you, all the fear-mongering and all that stuff won't get to you. Because you know your life is exactly what you want it to be, not what they want it to be. So important that you ignite your passions in your walk, in your journey. Because if you don't ignite those passions, somebody else is going to. And it may not be the way you want it to be ignited. Okay? Be careful of that. Because you do. Especially if you are, wow, that came out loud and clear. Especially if you're a fire sign right now, astrologically. Be careful how you ignite your passion. But don't stifle that passion. That's being in the flow. When you stifle your passions, that's when you're resisting. So if you want to be the drifter and having peace and quiet, ignite your passions. Ignite your passions. Quit looking so much for validation on the outside. It's not coming from there. It will not ever come from there. All your answers are in you. The stuff on the outside is noise, and it will eventually get to you. I want to pull another card. Just one. Just one more. This is my Rumi deck. Rumi always has wonderful, I'll read this out of the book though for you all, as I am not super familiar with the deck yet. It's beautiful. It's a magnificent deck, and I don't want to miss the message coming. All these decks that I use, I have done reviews on. If you're interested in them, you want to see what every single card in the deck looks like, that's what I do. So, in my card reviews. Also give you an idea of the quality, how hard they are to shuffle. And for me, with my arthritis, and I don't know, I've got something going on here. Shuffling, being able to shuffle comfortably is really important to me. I'm sure it is for others too. Now, let's see what we've got in store here. Whoa. Last time I got this card, my power went out. Oh my gosh. I was taking in her, the Star Mother Akaris. Wow. I'll read you the poem, the Rumi poem that goes with her. Be the king who has made his own kingdom. Be the moon that has made her own summit. How much longer will you cuckoo like a pigeon? Empty your head of all mortal lusts and become life without breath. You will not call out for God anymore, for you have become immersed in God. Our Star Mother, Akaris, dances with your soul on the celestial inner planes. She dances in the embrace of Father Sky, shining white and pale, deep in the devotion to the light behind all that is. Akaris, dancing star of the heavens, incites our souls to feel the rhythm of life and surrender to it in flow, in grace, stumbling and in play, like a child who thinks not of the right steps, but just moves with music and with joy. She reminds you to dance freely and from your heart. She reminds you that your soul is constantly dancing with the divine. What better way to what better way to connect with the joy and the beauty of your soul than to mimic its moments? So dance, beloved. Let your being dance. Oh, Akaris, your bright, beautiful beauty penetrates even the darkest of minds. To remember, remember, remember. She calls out her voice in music to our hearts. You are a child of heaven. You are born of such regal stuff. Dear dancing child of the stars, when you suffer, I send you my comfort as stars falling from the sky. When you triumph, my dance becomes wild, and light erupts from my heart in all directions. The light becomes music, stirring within you with an urge almost inexplicable, and yet so very deep and real. To make music, to create art, to dance, to play, to be at one with the joyful, creative energy that dwells within you, beloved. Wow. Like I said, the last time I got this card, I was taking in her love and light and energy of Akaris. I just was like, Akaris, fill me. And I was just enjoying it, and I'm just feeling it more and more and more. And as I was starting to fill, I was like, starting to feel full. And the power went out. Coldest night of the year, 25 degrees. You guys, I'm in Arizona, and I'm in southern Arizona. We don't have those kind of temperatures very often. So yeah, it was a big reaction to absorbing her energy. Thank you, Rumi. Wow. Guys, this has been a great reading. I've been thoroughly enjoying this. I'm just enjoying my day. I've actually been enjoying ever since the 1st of February. It's been a great month for me, but it's my month, so hey, I think it works for me. I'm going to pull us our final card, which is from the Therapets. You know I love this deck, even though it's a giant deck and it's hard to shuffle. But the messages are beautiful and warm and loving, and those of us who have our animal connections, it's perfect. Just perfect. I hope you all are having the best weekend. I hope you have a good Sunday. Is it Super Bowl Sunday this Sunday? I believe it is. I know when I did my Walmart grocery buying, everybody was all, for the big game, make this chili, and all the stuff for the parties. So, hey, I love it when Super Bowl Sunday falls on the weekend of my birthday. And every 10 years, my birthday actually is on Super Bowl Sunday. Actually, I'm going to put it the other way around. Super Bowl Sunday is on my birthday every 10 years. So the country throws one hell of a party for me every 10 years. And it's not just me by myself. I have my dear, sweet twin sister from another mother who's only 12 hours older than I am. My oldest, dearest friend. We've been friends since we were 18. We both turned 65 yesterday. So yeah. I'm just going to leave these here. They're a pet card. And see what we can get. I'm going to fan them out. This is my way, what I do every day with these cards, because I do pull a card from here every day for me, just to give me backup. Oh my gosh. Oh. Wow. You are a whole person. You are complete. This card tells me stop putting off those goals that you had set, that you're, oh, I want to do this, but I got to do that first. No, don't do that. You want to do this? Figure out a way and a strategy and a plan to do it, because you're complete. You don't need to learn new skills, new abilities, to make a difference. You're just being here makes all the difference in the world. And I'm going to stop on that one. Thank you very, very much for being here and for sharing this with me. Looks like we got an interesting February ahead. Focus on finding a quiet place where you can just drift and float for a while. Float in the flow. Life will be a lot easier for you if you do. And come back. Hey, come see us tonight. We're going to have a lot of fun over on Ron Unconditional Love Tarot's channel, celebrating our birthdays. Ron's birthday is the 6th. Mine was the 3rd. And so we picked the 4th to do it. A party for everybody. So you are bored and have nothing to do on a Saturday night, come and have fun with us tonight. We'll see you soon. You guys be kind to one another. And this whole reading is focusing on being kind to those who aren't really kind to you. And one way to be kind to them is how you approach them. Come at them with your kind, loving, tender, open heart, and everything will be fine. Not to worry, not to worry. Now, you take care of you, okay? And I will see you next time. Bye-bye now.